Hello, testing the audio. Okay, it's working now. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Okay. Anyhow, so I'm using a microphone today because I have the stove fan on. I am going to be cooking some Mediterranean food. Most of it is frozen. No, that's not true. Well, okay, so the bread's already pre-made, but I did freeze it. And then the meat is already frozen, pre-made, and I'm just gonna be cooking it a little, and then, the tzatziki's also already made, so nothing too special. It's the food that I got from the Mediterranean market and the Pakistani store. So I am using this cast iron here, and I'm gonna try to turn the fan down 1 notch so it's not too loud because I am close to the fan. Okay. Turn these back on because I warmed them up just to make sure they were working. Because when I these are electric, so when I clean them, I have to take them out and then put them back in. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna clean this off a little too. It's already clean, but, cast iron, kinda have to go back over it. Make sure you get the little pieces that didn't get oiled. When I use this cast iron grill, usually I use the, flat side. I'm using the grill side this time with the grill marks. I use oil for the meat. I could also use this for the bread too. I didn't think about that. I was gonna fry the bread in a different pan. Need to get some more grapeseed oil. I usually use grapeseed or avocado oil. The good news is, the other day when I was talking about somebody missing, that person has found their way. So they are not missing anymore. So that's good. Okay, so the difference with this sign, I think usually when I put this down, I put it down the grill side down and it doesn't slide around. But unfortunately, it seems like when I have it upside down on the flat side on the burners, it slides. So that's not good, but whatever, right? Make do with the situation. I do need to get something that's a little more petite. I do have a different headset that is not as bulky as this one. I have this one. It's also pink. I think I wore this before on live. But yeah, like this one's a little more petite. Like this one's really bulky, but this one has a cord. So like if I was to be over there, it can reach, but it's not like, it's kind of in the way. This one is just extra bulky. I'm gonna cook this meat first. I'm only gonna cook like one piece, honestly. Um, this bread I got from the Mediterranean market, non-GMO verified pita bread or pita dough, and it also has no cholesterol, no trans fats in this one, and it was made in Baldwin Park. It only has enriched flour, water, sugar, salt, and yeast. And then this one, which I showed in a different video, came from the Pakistani store. It also says cholesterol free. You can toast without thawing. Is that a thing? Like some of them you can't toast if they're frozen? This one does have more ingredients. It has wheat and it has yeast. This one doesn't have yeast, I don't think. Oh, this one has yeast. Okay. This one only has 5 ingredients listed. This one has a whole bunch of ingredients listed, but it's like a breakdown of the actual what's in the flour. So it's like wheat flour. It also has wheat flour, malted barley flour, ascorbic acid, dough conditioner, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine or thiamine, depending on how you say it, monostrate, riboflavin, folic acid, water yeast, salt. So they kind of have the same ingredients actually. Just this one doesn't break down what's in the flour. I'm gonna cook this later. I don't know why I pulled it out. I'm only gonna just like make one serving size. I could make some rice. It's my first time opening this. I'm gonna just show you this photo. This photo shows these long, pretty strips next to some sliced onion and some lemon. As I open this, I am not seeing long, pretty strips. I'm seeing more like a half pint little strip. Um, smells good. Of course, they usually have the shish kebab in there when they cook them, so it has a little hole for that. I could make the bread at the same time. Should I only eat one of these? Maybe I'll cook 2 just in case, like maybe one for later. They do look like they've been in the freezer for quite a while. They have a date on here. It says best if used by June of next year, basically. So not a full year left on these. I have some dill. Should I grill some dill on the side? I think I will. That all rhymed. Some dill. Put that on the grill. And I was gonna put some bread on here. For the bread, I am gonna butter it first. I have cheap plastic spoons, but you guys probably noticed that in other videos. I don't have any special dishes yet. I feel like this dill probably would go really good in some rice. So I guess I'll make a little rice. Should I use a big pot or a small pot? I'll use a small pot. I wish I had like a container that I can just dump all this rice into and like store it in a container instead of storing it back, just like keeping this bag. So I have to get something like that soon, eventually. Just a little. And this is brown basmati rice. I also showed this in a different video. I believe it was the late night snack video. So I'm gonna clean this with a strainer. It's not a lot of residue coming off of here. I wonder why. Like the water is very clear. Let's see if you can see it. The water is very clear. For some reason, it's not. I guess they cleaned the rice already or something. It's just like not giving off any starch. Or is that normal for brown rice? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm running it around with my hands to see if I can get anything off. It's still pretty clear. Ow. And I'll show you. Nothing's coming off of this rice. The water, okay, it's a little foggy. Barely. See, like it's not foggy. Crazy. Maybe that's a good thing. I'm just not sure. So I'm gonna put some butter in here before cooking the rice. Put some butter in this pot, and then I'm gonna take that dill and I'm gonna put the dill in the butter. Do you wish you were closer, or is that enough screen space for you to see me from back here? I'm not sure. The dill is definitely browning. Kind of feel like I should put some butter on this meat. Like, where is the? It looks so dry. Okay. I wonder what dill tastes like on its own. Smells buttery. Oh yeah, tastes like tzatziki. I like it. I think I'm gonna take these and throw them in this butter real quick, cause like I'm just tossing it in the butter and dill, rolling it around, and I'm gonna put it back on the grill. The rice is gonna go in this butter too. This meat is just so dry seeming, even though it's frozen. You would think that like because it's beef, it would already have fat in it, and because it was frozen, it would have water because of the frost. But it just looks dry. So I don't know. It's hot. It's hot. When the butter starts to turn a little brown, I'll put the rice in there. I have bags of bottles right here for recycle. I'm waiting for somebody to pick them up. I usually give the recycle bottles away because they're worth something, you know? People can make a little chump change off of them. Oh, I turned this down low. I was like, why is this cooking so slow? I had turned it low. Okay, I'll turn it back up now. Now that I'm paying attention, I guess. The bread's doing well, at least. Okay, it's browning. So now I'll put the rice in here. I'll put some onion powder. This onion powder is sticking to the bottom. Should I put a little salt? Maybe just a dash of Himalayan salt, like a pinch. That might be too much. I don't know. It's not that much rice, but that was literally just one turn, I think. One turn of the grinder. You can see what this looks like. It's already brown, but I'm browning it more with the dill. I could put some cardamom in here. I have cardamom. With this cardamom though, I'm going to only put a little bit of it in here. Like I opened it and then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of the seed in there, just for the light flavor of it. Mix it around a little more, and now I might have to add some water. And I don't use the sink water. I use bottled water. Not prestigious or anything. It's just the way of the world. I'm gonna take this bread off of this grill. Oh, maybe I'll flip it once. Flip it once. Now it's getting nice little grill marks on it. Okay. I'm just trying to get this to have a grill mark too. I'm not sure how the inside of these are doing. I'm scared to put my finger in it. What I'm gonna do is stick this chopstick in it, twirl it around, take the chopstick out, and see how hot it is. It's not that hot on the inside. Do the same to the other one. Nah, it's not hot on the inside. So, um, what I'm gonna do I have another lid in here? I may not. I don't. Um, I'll take a big lid, big pot lid, and put it on top of that so it can steam. I feel so hungry now that I'm standing over this food. Okay, this is getting grill marks, but I don't want it to be too crispy, so I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna turn off the front burner. Now, usually on a fire stove, rice only takes 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to cook basmati rice. However, this is an electric stove, so electric stoves are a little different, and I am just not sure. Hmm. And this is my first time making brown rice, brown basmati rice. Usually I make the white basmati rice. So just a little uncertain on that one. I do have some tzatziki and some hummus. These are pre-made. And I got the kind that has 3 different flavors, but I opened the jalapeno honey, so I'll be using that flavor. And Imma just put it on top of this pita bread. Jalapeno honey on top of the pita. Do I want 2 dollops? Maybe. 'Cause I don't want it to go bad, so Imma eat quite a bit of it. Okay. This is supposed to be good until October 11. Not long. And I've been eating this tzatziki already. It's almost gone. So, because I like sour cream and tzatziki and stuff like that. So I'll just eat this with chips. Well, hummus you can eat with chips too. But yeah, put some of this on this side of the bread. I want to eat that already, but I'm gonna wait. I will wait. This rice is really boiling, so let me turn it down. I'm not sure what to expect for this rice, so I just have to watch it. Okay, now that I put the lid on top, it's getting a little more juicy looking. I cut the cardamom with this, and I cut the bag open with this. And I'm gonna just bring this over just a little so that you can see a little closer what's going on. And I can go around so you can see the meat cooking. And you can see the rice boiling. Okay. Now it's probably just a little too close. So let me move you back over this way. A little closer, but not too close. I don't have a meat thermometer, so I just use my chopstick method of knowing. Smoky. Okay, I'm gonna turn this fan up a little. Hopefully, it doesn't disturb the microphone noise, but it's getting a little smoky, so it does have to go up a little bit. Meat gets smoky. I'm gonna test with my chopstick. It's like really juicy now, which is good. Chopstick is kind of hot. I think it's getting there or is there, probably is there. I'm probably just overcooking it at this point, so I'll take it off. I'm gonna turn that off. Well, I'm gonna turn it off, but not take it off. How about that? I'm gonna just put the lid on it to keep it steamed. Wait for this rice to boil. I'm gonna try this honey jalapeno honey hummus. I would say regular hummus is better. This just tastes like sweet chickpeas. Yeah, it just tastes like sweet chickpeas, and I don't taste any spice. I don't even taste the jalapeno actually. That was a tzatziki. I'm not really sure if I say that right. Tzatziki. That's how I say it. How I've always said it, I feel like. So I'm just so uncertain of this rice. I don't know what to expect. But it looks like it's doing something. So I just have to trust it, I guess. Give it for 5 more minutes. In the meantime, I just did a quick painting yesterday with it was really cheap paint actually. It was in a painting class and I only had like 30 minutes. So that's what I came up with. Um, I ran out of paint here. So these ones are lighter. I definitely can continue to work on them though. But yeah, it was a really quick class. Not too bad for something really quick, I guess. I'm not sure how long people will work on flowers. Trying to get the angle right. Angle. That's probably about as good as it's gonna get right now. All right. That smoke is choking me. It's off though. The stove is off except the rice. It looks like it's cooking like normal rice, so that's good. Definitely. Smoke. You mess up rice by opening the lid too much. I just want to make sure it's perfect. I'm used to my basmati rice coming out perfect, so I'm just a little skeptical, I guess. This is still sizzling, by the way. It's funny. I guess that's a good thing because it's cast iron, keeping it hot. I can eat cardamom raw as is without a problem. Smells so good. But I didn't want to put too much in the rice because I didn't want to overpower it. I don't really know what it's good for, but I know it's good for stuff. Like I could put cinnamon, cardamom, um, what else? Coriander, pepper in the rice. Like if I make a lot of it, I'll do that. I'll put all the spices in there. But since I'm only making that little tiny bit, I'm not. Maybe leave out the cinnamon. I'm not sure. Sometimes I don't like cinnamon and stuff. Sometimes it makes things taste better. Sometimes I'm just like, I wish the cinnamon wasn't in here. For savory things. For sweet things, I prefer cinnamon. It's almost. And I'm over here messing it up, but I was taught you don't mess with the rice while it's cooking, but I know I keep messing with it. I'm just trying to make sure it's right. But it literally is almost done boiling. The consistency feels right. So once that's ready, I'm gonna put it on top of this pita, and there's the sauce, the hummus, the tzatziki. Just put that spoon right there. Pulling my chair over here. It's almost ready. I'll take this meat off the grill. There's the meats, one and two. I don't even know if I'm gonna eat that much of it because I did tell you guys I'm picky when it comes to meat, but I'm trying. And this rice is the hottest thing, but there it is, fluffy. I could have let it get it just a little more dry, but it's okay. I did not. Put the lid back on it. Okay. So the hummus and the rice kind of blends in. They're in the same category color because it's brown rice. But there's the rice, the hummus, the tzatziki, and the meats. The seat kebab or shawarma, or depending what you want to call it. And then, of course, the pita is on the bottom. So the rice, it looks more grainy than the white one. And it feels bouncier than the white one. Like the white basmati rice isn't bouncy. It's nutty. This one's definitely bouncier. Like how brown rice, regular brown rice is bouncy compared to white rice. This is bouncy. I plan to make this for one of my writing groups. So it's good that I tested it out first. But you can see, maybe you can see the grains. There's some grains in here. I keep moving the spoon in the wrong direction. Tastes really good. That dill, the cardamom, I taste both of those. Eat it with the tzatziki. I wanna make my own tzatziki, maybe next time. I'm missing something like tabbouleh because, that's more vinegary to balance out some of the hardiness. Try the rice with the hummus. It's good. I prefer, a different hummus, like this hummus is okay, but I don't like the sweet hummus as much, and there's definitely no jalapeno. Like, where's the jalapeno? Trying all 3 of these together. I might add some more tzatziki to this. Um, okay, let's try the meat. I always eat the meat last because meat is, like, my least favorite. It is dry. I taste coriander and black pepper, and it's a little spicy. It's tasty, but it's dry. So I had to figure out next time I make it, I might just start steaming it from the beginning, put the lid on it in the beginning. This is really good. It has coriander and pepper is like the leading flavors, but it has some chives, has some green stuff. Let me see what this green stuff is. I think it has dill in it too. So basically, everything had dill in it except the pita bread and the hummus. Got my tzatziki again. I like a lot of this stuff, so I will literally need to buy another thingy or just make some myself. I'm gonna make a little roll with everything to see, give it a chance all together. The hummus part, I will not be getting that kind of hummus again. I do have 2 other flavors to try. Let's break this in half. Hmm. Show you guys the insides have like a bunch of seasonings. I don't know if you can see it. I try to show it, but it has a lot of seasonings in there. Plus, I cooked it with dill and butter. But yeah, it's dry. You gotta it has to have something else. Where's my water? Let me find some water. And yes, I have that bottle of water here, but that wasn't my drinking water. This is my drinking water. So here's everything on the pita. I guess this would probably go good with like a salad, some tomatoes, some um lettuce. I'm already feeling full. Ah, this was hearty for real. I feel like I'm not even taking a bite. Oh my gosh. You know how you just feel full all of a sudden? Or maybe that's just me. And it's like you don't even want to eat anymore. Oh my gosh. I just had that feeling after drinking the water. You just gotta breathe for a second. Okay. Okay. Now I think I'm okay now. And I think it's this bread is throwing me off too. Okay, let me break it in half. I have like um what is the right word? Textures. I should have cut this in half. I'm ripping it in half. Uh, there's a half. Gonna eat the messier half. Okay. Like textures and different sensory issues. Yeah. So it was throwing me off for some reason too. Okay, I think I could take a bite from this. It looks saucy enough. I wish the bread was still warm. Um Frozen bread might need to be cooked a little different. Maybe I should have cooked it at the end. But for some reason it feels tough. Yeah, I don't know why the bread feels tough because it wasn't tough at first. But I froze it. Maybe I should have made it crispy. I didn't microwave it. So yeah, I don't know why the bread feels tough. Maybe I don't know. I think maybe it's the consistency of how I cooked it or something. Or maybe it gets tough after freezing. It did say no thaw needed for when cooking. I don't know. I'm not 100% familiar with pita bread, so I don't have the answer. I'm sure somebody does. The inside part is where the sauce was is tender. It's really tasty. The hummus inside of the pita with the meat doesn't taste too sweet anymore. I think it's like the bread helping the pita not, I mean, helping the hummus not taste too sweet. And then with the meat being salted and with lots of herbs and spices. It just kind of balances it all out. Really tasty. I don't. I think I should have like toasted the pita. I think that would have solved the chewy problem. Like pita bread's already a chewier bread, but usually when you toast it, it doesn't get tough. So I'm not really sure why it's got tough. I know when I first bought the pita bread, it was nice and soft, and then I froze it, and I think it's only been a week since I've had the pita bread. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google and see what Google says. So next time that I cook it, it won't be so chewy. Anyhow, I do actually feel full. I don't feel like I'm overfilling myself, but I do feel full still. Just not as full as when I first drank that water. I don't know. It might have been like a shock from the water. And I do think it was a texture thing because I'm still like refusing to bite this for some reason. It's like I have to make myself bite into that for some reason. I don't know why. Why I'm about to grab my charger for this. All right, that's plugged in. Trying to make myself eat the rest of this meat. Okay, come on. Eat the rest of this shish kebab. Okay, I just won't make myself eat that in for whatever reason. I'll just push the everything up here. I think I would like this with the lettuce wrap instead of the pita. I tend to do lettuce wraps a lot. I don't know, they're just more refreshing, and for me, they're easier to eat. And sometimes I eat it with a fork and knife, like a salad. Like if I get a lettuce wrap burger with extra pickles. That probably would have been good with pickles, actually. That's probably what was missing. Like a fourth of a pickle, if you know what I mean. Like the slice of pickle. That probably went good with that. So, that's basically my video for today. Trying this Mediterranean food. I mean, I do know it was but yeah, Mediterranean food because it it was all in Arabic too. So I know I got it from the Pakistani store, but it was still Arab food, so Pakistan, Middle Eastern food. Um, yeah. So I just need to breathe. It was very rich, like thick food. Um, I feel like usually I don't eat really heavy food like that. Usually I eat more like vegetables that I cook down. I like to cook my vegetables down to like where they're you barely have to chew them. Of course, you still have to chew them, but you just don't have to like chew through it, if that makes sense. Like I like to make my vegetables very tender, and then I don't really eat meat that much. But I'm sure if I did, I was making it myself, like that was frozen. But if I was like to just cook it, I would probably cook it until it was so tender I didn't have to chew it too much. Um, but yeah, that was like very hearty. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for entertaining me. And I will see you guys next time.